Backtest, train your eyes, bro. This is gonna be very nice. So I was just saying, so basically what I wanna really talk about, we are really just focusing on how when do monthly candles, specifically when do monthly candles start to get swept, because sweeping the previous month's high or low, we do want to be we definitely want to take our focus on we want to put our focus on it, because as you know, this is rare on intraday, but if we start to know when we're most likely going to do it, it may become something better for us, because 1 month a bullish or bearish price session, it's like 1 hour of just complete bearish on the weeks and stuff like that. See what I'm saying? So we're just gonna be looking at every single small little detail in the month and then seeing everything. Really using ICT concepts, I ain't gonna lie. We seen this one, I was just talking about this, where we put in this top wick and then we start to continue bearish. All you do is just go on a day. You see what causes to go bearish, supply, and then SMT from this high to here. Right, that was SMT. It was yeah. I'm saying that's what causes to go bearish on the whole monthly. So I'm saying on the whole monthly freaking thing. And then looking at here, we reacted off of 50% of the whatever. So let's continue. I was really seeing. So we had this sweep, and SMT put in was caused us to continue higher. So it's cool. Now boom, we have this small little sweep. All we're doing now is going a day. That's what we want to see. Go on a day. And we had this small sweep. Instant bullish reactions on the wick, and then we continue bearish. It's cool. And now we have this unfilled supply air. Nope. Nothing. So yeah, but not really. I don't really care for that anymore. Don't you hear me? I thought we were mostly gonna take that. We're gonna take out that low. Boom. So that low is taken. We're gonna go to the day once again and see how the day reacts to the tough unfilled cap. And let's see on the day. Okay, bullish candle on the day, and then going to the monthly, weekly. Oh, we got this bear supply. What's that bear supply? Bullish supply. Right here. That we could definitely respect or criticize. Small loss and T on that, but alright. So now let's zoom out again. And let's look at this area right here. And that's obviously an SMT. Yeah, because we've been. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do it. Shit, that's not an SMT, but that's some interesting stuff right there. So yeah, we had it over there. So down that, and then continued higher. It's happening to there. Man made us bullish for 2 days straight. And then we ended up building up, and then we have, yeah, darkness. Alright, but let's go back on a month. So we're doing that one too. Nice. We want to see what caused it to go lower. Okay. So now, see, we have this liquidity sweep. Are we going a monthly high? No, we are not. We respect it. Yep, 80% of that whole thing. If we really want. Like that. Alright, same old stuff. But yeah, now we can take bears from there. So we did not sweep out monthly though. Continue bears. Now we want to see kind of what the fake. Oh my gosh, going by. Alright, bro, whatever. Alright, so we kind of just want to see what caused that. Okay, instant fair value gap. We came into that fair value gap with a lot of speed. Speed, manipulating to the wrong side, and then go on a day. Let's see, this area first. Okay, this area. So just in general, just SMTs everywhere, bro. So it's not correlated, not one bit. That was an SMT right there. That's the highest point. That's not the highest point. SMT right here. And that's when we continue lower. Got some T's. Alright, interesting. So it's the weekly fair value gap and just some T everywhere. Some T right here. So I'm saying I wouldn't need to freaking. So we've been together that. So this is the lagging asset. Yeah. That's lagging. Okay, cool. So for value gap, 70%, aligned perfectly. Let's go back to that again. So from right here, going back in a week. That aligns with whatever nicely. Ooh. And that was okay. And that caused us to have some sort of bullish reaction in the month, but still continue lower. Now this is the previous whatever, but within this week this is also definitely gaps or PD rays or whatever the freak you want to say. Now looking at going back to that month, see how we do instant bullish reaction. This is cool. Alright, nice. So we swapped. So we went whatever. So let's go back to this real quick and place out whatever. I just want to see what caused us to have these bearish reactions on the freaking day. We were bearish for freaking 4 days because we had one monthly candle reaction. Okay, so 2 days of straight bearishness because of this. So I don't know what I mean. This thing is just screaming. What is going on there? Things all the way okay. Whatever, bro. So from here, what about, what's this right here? No, we could read that up a little bit. So yeah, we took out that. What about this? We did not. We took out down the EUR. And we didn't take it out on whatever, so empty right there. And that's when we have our bearish reactions. And then again, so you have here, still holding SMT. There we still. So it's kind of, this is kind of just weird, but we're just holding this. This obvious buy to sell right here. You can just do it from right there if you really want. So we're just holding this on its toe for the longest. Still had, so we had 3 bearish reactions off of this. 1 buy to sell. And then that's when we went up. After, let me see this low. Let me see this. This is the lowest point, that's not the lowest point, so see right here already, mate. So we push up off that SMT, and then a respect of bullish fair value gaps. Almost done. Alright, and then I mean this can be a sell to buy that you can also look at. And you can also argue that we disrespected that. Whatever. Then that's what we went higher. Respecting bullish fair value gaps. Bullish. And then yeah. Then we're higher. Alright, that's cool beans. Cool beans. So we had that sweep and then we start to go higher. Higher. And let's go back on morph SMT right here, crack and core relation bought. Now we're bearish, right? We know we're bearish. Let's see how we react off of here. Okay, so nice. I mean, that wick was taken out. So when we had that freaking, we had this wick get took out. Right, when we had this wick get taken out. Let's go on the freaking month. Let's see. So wicks taken. Second, that wick is taken. So this thing is just cracked. Yeah, fuck it. So yeah, after we had that wick taken out, we start to see bearish reactions from there. Bearish reaction. So now we got a change in state of change in state right here, change in state. And then let's see, oh, not that. Start to respect the change in state. And then going on the daily, because that's what we are on. As you can see, this is the highest point right here. This is, okay, this right here. So SMT right here already. Oh, flipping ready, mate. So SMT. And that is our chance to get catching some cells right there, mate. and then hit this perfect supply area right there, and then continue. Oh, freaking days, mate. Alright, well, let's continue. We're really just studying the monthly, like I said. But we're seeing what many things can happen on a monthly that can impact the day, and also what can impact the month. So yeah. I mean, mini PDF right here. I say mini, but it's freaking all the day you study. No, never. I ain't not really crazy. But now we just continuing bearish, mate. Never mind. Oh my flipping gosh, mate. Every flipping news driver you can think of on this flipping day. FND, DABADD, YABADB. Oh my flipping flops. Dude, mate, this is flipping out. Feds testify. Bank stress test 2016. Interesting. Hold on, mate. Just picked up a freaking book. It's flipping flap, mate. Picked up a flipping flop, mate. Hold on, mate. Alright, oh, so I respected that. Okay, we got a flip and flap. Let's look at this flip. Obviously this whole freaking stuff. Yeah, I'm not looking at that because this freaking stuff is not correlated. Stuff not flipping correlated, right? Alright. Hanging on. Oh, obviously, it's either consolidation month or we're just completely bearish. Create a fair yep. I want to see how that price action is. You see, you know what I'm saying? Let's go on a 4 hour. Oh, so this huge gap. So this wasn't. I thought it was gonna be high price. I mean, it's pretty sexy actually. It's pretty sexy. Yeah, it's pretty sexy. Spam, double highs. Highs ran. Let me see. And then, well, no SMT though, but that's all we really had for the 4 hour. Then continue bearish, bearish. Right, bearish, right. And then bearish. And then we have this right here. Polish. Quadruple flips. Quadruple flipping flops, mate. Let's see. Respect. And then, mate, that was flipping flop, mate. Oh, mate, flipping flip. That was flopping, flipping flip. Alright, let me stop. What about this? Look at you. Cracking correlate. Shut your trap. But we respect that. That's interesting. Don't you keep behaving on. I'm like, you got it. Alright, well, that's nice. Tonight, that would have been an easy 4 hour, I guess. Well, that's how you look at that, actually. See how if we even could have profited off that. Oh, Asia instantly. Well, that'll need to be the break. And after that, we just explode up. So if you didn't enter right here, like, I'm sorry, bro. You had no chance. You could have just entered if you really wanted to. Like, if you really was freaking desperate, you could have just had that. This is my guy. Could have sat there and did this, my guy. And then 1 to 3 the way all the way up. Swam, mate. Swam. Alright, well, let's continue. Well, sorry. So the daily one as well, so. I mean, so like I said, we are best right there. Let's see how this plays out. Going to the mouth. Get all this off the screen, to be real. Let's see how we. Oh, we're still in the same month that makes the SMT. So the first month was just bearish. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do it. Ooh, yeah. Hey. Ooh. Okay, so the first month open was great. But Indian of I respect that. That's cool. Alright, so now sweep of these. But then here could be reaction. No. We're not here to try to predict, but I'm just being honest. But nice reaction on the rest of them. Oh. Oh wow. So yeah. So obviously we're bearish, so reaction right there, but that was a nice reaction instantly. If you really wanted, you could have just profited off of that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, you really could have. Really flipping could have, right? Don't and there's no need to do. Well, that was our break, and then we had nothing from there. Wow. Meow. Meow. Don't you keep me hanging on. There's no need to do. Oh, this is the highest point. So that was SM2. SM2. They gotta change in stage. So if he was really desperate. So let's see. Let's go back to it. I don't give a frick. You know what I mean? I don't give a frick, right? This one would be nice. Let's get a tag back into there. And then we have this whole thing. Yep, so tag into here. It's gonna be good enough to get entry. Just right there, and it stops at this high. And then, no, that was stupid though. It's low-key very much stupid. But we never get to tap into it to begin with, so that's the funniest part about it. Ooh. What is this, bro? Like, what are you doing? This should be blowing. Like, look, what are you doing, bro? Like, I'm playing. It's not what are you doing, it's learning, bro. We're in a learning stage, bro. It's not a what are you doing as if you know every freaking thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was in Asia, so. You gotta stay focused, bro. Well, I just want to kind of see what's going on. Well, obviously this whole thing is freaking teed out, so. Alright. Okay, so now previous. This is great right here. I like this. Previous month I took in. Right here, this was a big buy to sell. Can you stop letting me just do the frick? Alright, so yeah, this was a big buy to sell. After we had that sweep up there, we had a tap into these wicks, filled to 50%, and then we started to continue lower off of there for 3 days straight. 3 freaking days straight, bro. So yeah, and out of those 3 days, let's look at what you could have caught, buddy. Look at you. So, but now I think about it. Now I think about it, yeah. That's a rise, you gap entry. And then we have this freaking 30 freaking minute entry. If you really wanted to talk about me, like, come on. And then you have this freaking part of hell. Like, these are just places you can enter off of, bro. Like, what's wrong? But I mean, shoot, everything could be a freaking entry. Looking at this, don't you keep me hanging on, and there's no need to do. I mean, so Just gonna sweep of these. Sweep of the high. That was never swept. Alright, okay. I'm not trying to get into freaking like. I'm not trying to get too much into whatever. So. It's always bearish. Going bearish. Going flipping bearish, right? And let's see. I mean, this is just interesting. Okay, hold on. We can do this. Boom. We can do this right here. Let that be GBP. Let this be EYA. EYA. Let this be. Let that be the day. Let that flipping be the. Let that be the day. Take that off. So GBP, EWAL. Alright, month, day. Alright, let's continue by. Okay, so showing a bearish reaction off of that. Mega team off of that. Let's see at the high. Oh, so wait. I just seen this. Week, monthly, whatever, and then SMT at this high. Just very much interesting. And then now, after we had that sweep. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's right after we had that sweep. That supply. And then now we just continue lower. So we're having a reaction up there. Small reaction. And then we have this wick. Small reaction, but reaction though. Well, reaction, friggin'. Oh, friggin' small, that was a small. Okay, so now we flipping bullish. Now what do we have? Now we push up higher into the wick. Interesting. Why not? So do you think we're gonna take out previous month? Alright, get this off screen. Let's look at here. And then previous month right here. So do you think we are gonna take out previous month? Interesting question, bro. Yeah, that's what I got. We need to worry about before all that, though. So nice reactions off the best right? Yeah. Oh, previous month was tucking. I'm talking about this one. So I marked up originally. So now pairs reactions. Obviously we have this area we have to deal with as well, that we can have a reaction off of. Small reaction, but very important. So now we start to work out of that right there, and we start to expand higher, and then we have this. If you really want to be precise. And now 3 double highs and the same entry basically. Am I tripping? That was entry or something, man. Boom, perfect. Sweep at highs. But yeah, there's a new month open though. So new month has opened up. Let's look at that. I think new month done been opened up. New month opened up 1,000 years ago. What the frick? New month opened right here. And that's when we had a reaction off of that. That's when we started to shoot up. Right there, and then we created our SMT. What about this? Yep. That's when we have the SMT right there. So that was our SMT. Hair to hair. So that's why we had that nice reaction right there. Right, and then we open a new month again. Yeah, new month open. And then we shot up. Is that a Kraken again? What the frick? That's the SMT, huh? So I mean, well, not really. But now we have these highs, but that's besides the point. And yeah. It's a new month open. Obviously we're bullish in the day. So what I really say we're instantly bullish on the freaking whatever. Would I say that? We're gonna check out there. Oh, that's artillery. So I mean, we're obviously gonna have a reaction out here though. Obviously, like we have to. I have to use a shower. Okay, so that's the bottom wick. It's taking out this on the day. Taking out all this on the day. New month, okay. We got it for right, yeah. We shot right into that for right, yeah. And now let's start deleting all this stuff. I don't really. Okay, so now let's just continue on the day. Let's look at the day. What they're doing to see that. Check out that high. So I have reactions like that. It's a daily bearish reaction. Just like that. It's kind of interesting right here. I mean, it's freaking. Look at the day again too. Oh wait, that's this. In it. Yeah, SMT right there, and then there's SMT right here as well. Oh frig, it's SMT. Let's get our bullets push up off of this monthly for Friday gap. So yeah, all that stuff was SMT. what I'm saying? All this. And that's when we have our bullish days. Bullish days specifically. Going bullish on that right there. Interesting. What about this? What about this? What about this? SMT'd out. Instantly SMT'd out. This freaking stuff is SMT'd, bro. Hair to hair, bro. Just look at this stuff. And that's when we take our previous month low. So previous month low. Months. How do you say months with the S? How do you do that? Months. Months. Wait, what the frick? That's the dumbest thing I've heard. I be always saying months with like F's, because F and S sounds better. Months. But moth with the TH with the tongue with the months. You gotta do it with the F, bro. You have to. How many months? Nobody said months. Whatever. And this is when we have our bullish reactions. I mean, really, all we need. I don't have to look at the monthly, to be honest. I'm just looking at the months just for fun. But I should be really bringing my focus to the days, because that stuff is very, very important. Very important. Because we can predict the day. We can predict. I mean, not predict the day, but we can anticipate a day. Then, things would be nice. This right gap right here. We shot up to this whole supply. Okay, so we're just bullish on that day. Supply was swept. Because I'm not really too focused on the whatever. So now that is swept. And that's when we have a bearish day, just one bearish day. That's interesting. And we continue to shoot up after we tap into the very gap. Now within here on the month. Alright. Delete all this real quick, I don't really care. Alright. That's the month. And now new month open is right here. So, I mean, I thought that was swept on the whatever. Yeah, that could be some bearish days. That was bearish. We have one bullish day after tapping into this very gap. Now bullish day we could have had. Going back to that, let's see on the edge of day perspective. Yep, I told you all we need to do is anticipate one day, and that can be it. Yeah, forget. Probably some sort of SMT. What?
You said what?
I'm saying what? Cause why are you not gonna just like do it? Why don't you just open it?
I can't because it got locked. But why you talking to me like that?
Because I don't know. If you expected it was me, that would be blowing my stuff. Yeah, SMT. Or is it the SMT? Wait, this don't. How was this confusing me like this? This low was swept. That low wasn't swept. Oh my god. Let's get the timing right, bro. This is the lowest point. So this is the lowest point. This is the lowest point. Okay, so that's empty. Class empty. Freaking. This is 46 minutes. Alright, and then, I mean, yeah, see, then we just went completely up. Well, looking at that. Oh, that is, alright, whatever. Alright, yeah, we're gonna day. Oh, don't do that. Going back on the day. Oh, yeah, like I said, we had one, whatever. It's now, I'll be anticipating the month slow to get took. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that's our question. What? When are we anticipating for the month slow to get took? Which is right here. So obviously, supply took, and then we have tap into this right. Yep. Obviously, we can have some reaction instantly after that. We didn't need to tap into that right. Yep. So. And now we're just going whatever. And what are we resistant off of from this day? So no, we can just do the body. Just do the body. So nice. Look at that. Wow. Look at you. What the frick? Look at you. Wow. So instant. Not instant, but also instant. Freaking to the tick, mate. And then do we switch? And then obviously we don't switch, so I mean obviously it's like so let's just stay on the day because this stuff right here on the monthly looks like some BS. This looks like some BS. Right. So Also, that month low could be taken. Most likely it's gonna be taken. So we just anticipating bearish reactions now. So why do we just have 2 days of bullish reaction? That's just funny to me. Now look at this consolidation on these days. Just flipping weird, mate. Alright. Well, I'm just marking this up just to mark it up, but looking at here, do something. Sweep at that. And then we have this monthly high. So monthly highs right here. So possibly get taken out. Okay. So we had a bearish reaction. Let's do you for that. And then instantly swap to bullish. Now we're continuing higher. Do we expect that month low to get took? No, we do not. So this becomes our daily range. It's not supposed to. Like, what the frick? I mean, we could just consolidate for like 1,000 years and then go about our day. To be honest with you, we could. We don't have to continue. We don't have to continue lower. I mean higher. We don't. So that being said, let's just look at the month. I want to see what the month's gonna do. The truth is, we are in this gap, and we have been bearish. So I don't like. Do we even need to continue higher? Which we do. Okay. 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 An obvious reaction off of here. Like obvious reaction. Why ain't nothing really shaking like that, man? Ain't nothing shaking bacon. All we need is one daily candle. Just wanna let you know that. Just wanna throw that out there. All we need is one daily candle. Which that was the one. Go on a 5 minute. You can see. So boom, right there. And then yeah, that's when we started to do our D. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Look at the daily. Well, obviously, nice reaction off of this because we done sat there and swept like 1,000 liquidities. Alright, so that's bullish reaction. We done swept out the previous low, and now that's a safe right gap on the month. So we expecting bearish, or we expecting bullish? Well, I expect us to not take out the high this month, but in this case scenario, we do not. Look at you. Oh, why am I expecting that though? What was the reason? The supply. I think that's sweet.